Oh. 1 by 1, 2 by 2. Every single week, everything I say comes into fruition. Every single week. I've been telling y'all for years that these days are coming. I've been telling you. I've been telling you for years. I've been telling you for years that these days are coming. The end of the PlayStation is nigh, my friends. The PlayStation is finally over. It's finished. Jim Ryan has waved the white flag at defeat. There is no way that he can keep up with the tons and trillions of dollars that Microsoft has. There is no way that he can keep up with the Nintendo Switch and the array and the masses of exclusives that are selling 1 by 1 and 2 by 2. And it doesn't need to be on the PC. It doesn't need to be on some type of PlayStation Now. It doesn't need to be on the Xbox. It doesn't need to be here. And yet every single Nintendo Switch game and or Nintendo game sells out every single PlayStation game combined. One Nintendo game alone can outsell a PlayStation, the PlayStation 4's catalog alone, exclusive catalog. All right, Jim, throw your X up at the X-Tendo. Let's go. Sasuke, what's up, man? How you doing? Koei's Rider, only on PlayStation. What a joke. I remember when the seal of approval for my PlayStation fans, my real PlayStation fans, remember when the seal of approval was having that only on PlayStation sticker on top of the thing that gave you that seal to let you know that this was the place to go to. When you buy this PlayStation console, this is what I'm buying. The PlayStation console is for this game right here because I know it's not going to be anywhere else. But those days have changed. Those times are over. Spider-Man is next. Yes. This isn't even Uncharted 5. Well, Sony selling fast for global compared to, Sony's selling fast for global compared to America. Sony's not selling anything. The funnier part is that these games will not sell worth a damn on the PC. Yeah. Throw your X's up. What's up, Jix? How you doing? Got to shout out my newcomers, my early comers. Excuse me. Anyway, before we get into, hold on. Before we get into that, let's slow down the show for Jody. Jody Breeze keeping the channel alive. Sup, Zobi? Man, the fanboys are in damage control mode now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I've been telling you guys for over, 10 years. Wisdom, what's going on, man? Miguel, how you doing? Yes, sir. Zobi, great. Yes, Zobi, great. I've been waiting for this today. It will be the day to remember. Yeah. Yes. It's going to be a legendary show today. But before we get into all that, we got tonight. We got to talk about God of War coming to the PC, of course. God of War coming. That's big. That's huge. That's mega. That's colossal. That's nothing to sleep on. God of War on the PC, able to be played on the PC and the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. That's big. And we're going to get into the reason why it's big later. But listen. This is what they said the PlayStation was the better for. They said that the reason why the PlayStation was the best is because you couldn't get access to PlayStation games anywhere else, only on the PlayStation. Those days are done. Those days are over. Now, what is the PlayStation great for? Japanese games? Oops. That's not true. Japanese games are gone. Heavily censored. The Japanese games that are coming, you don't want those. What's next? What's the next thing that we got to look for the PlayStation 4? Oh, it's the strongest console on the market. That's wrong. That's not true. The strongest console on the market is the Xbox Series X, and ahead of the Xbox Series X, we're going to get into these notes tonight. The PC. I'm going to say it's weaker than the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to say right now that it's weaker than Nintendo Switch OLED and the Nintendo Switch. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, it's a handheld console hybrid, and you're able to get access to games that look exactly the same on the PlayStation 4 and or 5 on your Nintendo Switch. Number two, PlayStation does not have the catalog of exclusive games like Nintendo. It's the weaker of the consoles. And at the end of the day, we play consoles to play video games, correct? It's the weaker of the consoles. It does not give you access to some of the greatest games known to man. This year alone, we got Metroid Dread, Zelda, Skyward Sword, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories. It's the weaker of all. It's the weakest of all the consoles. It's the weakest of all the consoles. What are we? We're PlayStation for now. What? I can get all your games on the PC. What are we here for? Well, you can't get access to it day and date. Why would I want to buy a Uncharted 5 day and date? Why would I want to buy a $70 version of Returnal day and date? Why would I want to play $70 of Ratchet and Clank day and date? Why? Why? Knowing these games, they're probably bug-ridden. We've seen Returnal and the exclusives, the complaints. Everybody had issues with their PlayStation 5 and Returnal. Everybody had crashing issues. People tried to return the game because it was broken. Sony did not give them access to returning Returnal. Ratchet and Clank, we've seen glitches where people are falling to the floor, sketches where people are sinking into the ground, glitches where the whole world is just disappearing, and then Ratchet's is staring in the dead of space. Kaina, I don't know what happened to that game. What happened to Kaina? You can get these PlayStation games on the PC, right? There'll be the fixed version. There'll be the complete version. You're going to get them in 4K. You're going to get them in actual 4K, except for that checkerboard bull crap. They're going to get actual 60 frames per second. None of the PlayStation fans can run at a stable 60 frames per second. They're going to get the complete version. You're going to get the fixed version. You're going to get the repaired version on the Steam. And not only that, it costs $49.99. Why do we need a PlayStation? Why? Even Jim Ryan came out 2 weeks ago saying he's tired of the console format. He wants his games to be enjoyed by people all over the world on all platforms. You can't say that he doesn't mean it, because he already put MLB The Show, a game that's been exclusive to PlayStation for over 20 years, and was finally able to see success up under the Xbox Series X. So yeah, State of Play this Wednesday. Yes, we will be here this Wednesday. State of Play. So be 70. Facial cam will be on. I know you guys like that face cam. I know, boy, y'all get you guys start lactating as soon as I turn that camera on. I don't know what it is, you know. But before we go there, check this out, man. I saw something this week that really disturbed me. I don't know if I'm going to turn the volume on because they got music playing in the background. It's just like all these typical modern day trailers, man. They got some type of song from the 80s playing in the background. What happened to the days where you would watch a trailer? It wasn't even no music. Remember when we first saw the Jurassic Park trailer? Remember when we ever saw the Jurassic Park trailer back in the day? It was no music running through that bad boy. The only music that they played was the music that was in the movie. It's like every trailer, it's the same Marvel format. It's ever since Guardians of the Galaxy, they've been taking some song, some randomized song, throwing it into the trailer. You can't do trailer reactions anymore because you get your channel dings. Oh, it's so annoying. But look at this. Look at this. They dropped the trailer for Uncharted, the movie, this week, and there was just so many problems. I saw this trailer and I just said, this is going to be a career ender. This is a straight DVD type of movie, man. This doesn't need to go. There's no way we're going to the movie theaters to go see this garbage. There is no way. I'm sorry. If anybody goes to see this garbage, you're insane. You're crazy. Look at this garbage. Look. Let me know if I'm tripping. Look. Oh God. I can't stand Marky Mark. It's these typical white guys. They came up and they continue to come up, going under the yo bitty yo yiggity. And if I'm going to be objective, it's black guys too. We've been duped, we've been conned, we've been played. One of the biggest guys who got into the whole rapping, yeah, tap, dancing. He's one of the worst rappers of all time. Will Smith. He went under the whole hip hop rap thing, and then he went straight into the movie industry, and now he's a big time movie star. You know what I'm saying? Him, LL Cool J is nice though. LL Cool J is dope. I mean, all those damn rappers, DMX, rest in peace, Ludacris, all these guys, they were all under the yo, yiggity, yo, yiggity, yo. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, man, I'm in the new movie, man. Check it out, man. This reminds me of a Sam Raimi movie. So I can't be too hard on Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch. But it's just, oh, God. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Looks too Sony. Ugh, PlayStation. Oh, God. What is this? They're trying to relocate the trailer with the game, right? Hold on. They're trying to do little side-by-sides of the trailer and the game. Hold on. Yeah, right here, right? And it's these type of things are cool if you're say if you're watching if you're watching if you're watching a comic book movie and you just, oh my God, they took that right out of the comic books. Look at that, man. Oh man, they took that out of the daggone Civil War comic books. And I'm so happy they did that scene. They reenacted that scene in the comic books. Oh my God. But when you do it with Uncharted, though, first of all, it's not this one-to-one thing, but second of all, nobody played Uncharted. Nobody played Uncharted. So you doing these side-by-side comparisons, it's useless. Yeah, look, guys, we're reenacting the scene from this, and nobody even knows what that scene is. The average person going to see this has no idea what the hell this is. No idea what Uncharted is. I could walk up to a random person on the street right now and ask them, man, yo, are you hyped for that new Uncharted movie, man? They're going to be like, what the hell are you talking? And then immediately start calling the cops. But let me walk up to somebody and say, yo, man, the new Mario movie. What? There's a new Mario movie. Where? Come on, let's go see it. Hold on. You know, it's not out yet. Oh, you mean the one from back in the 90s? No. It's a new Mario movie. Oh my God, I love Mario, man. Are you kidding me? Mario. Yeah, they're doing these little side by. Yeah, now this trailer's over and they keep this one going. And how horrible are the graphics? Oh, for years they've been touting how great the graphics look. Uncharted looks terrible. Yuck. Disgusting. This is what y'all playing? Okay, not many. The sales are terrible. Yeah, so let's get back to the trailer. I apologize. We got a lot to get into today, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are relaxed, kick back. Hope you guys are playing your video games while you're watching the show. Yeah. I saw this trailer and it looked horrifyingly bad. My God. Ugh, look at this. Why do I want to see this? Ugh. He looks nothing like Nathan Drake. Marky Mark is taking me out of the immersion of the old character. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. He's not a household name. What is this? It's just going to be this dorky marble mouth weirdo doing these still shots through the whole movie. Oh, now here we go. It's a colored woman lusting over Caucasian men. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the villain is a black woman. Ugh. The villain is a black woman. Can you believe that? Every goddamn Uncharted Last of Us experience involves them beating up some black woman. Jesus Christ. It's garbage. Look at this. And this is what this is the highlight of the movie is they're going to be reenacting the falling out of the plane scene. I didn't even know there was a falling out of the plane scene in Uncharted. Oh, God. What kind of CGI garbage is this? This is complete garbage. This is garbage. Trash. Get this straight to DVD garbage out of here. This movie is going to be a mega flop. What is wrong with Sony? Why can't they read the room? Why can't they understand that people don't want to see this garbage? The only reason we knew about Uncharted is because of the gaming media that overhyped this garbage. Why can't Sony read the room? Everything is just anti-everything. It's just, Uncharted movie. Another thing, I have a problem with this kid. I know you guys like him. I don't really know his name. I call him Tobey Maguire, but that's not his name. I have a problem with this kid. He's never really done anything to me personally, but he just did something a couple years ago that kind of really just rubbed me the wrong way. First of all, I'm very suspicious of when I see random people just pop up out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they're in my movies. He's playing Spider-Man, the biggest character of all time, the biggest character ever created. He's playing Spider-Man. I'm like, how the hell? Who is this dude? I've never seen this motherfucker before. I've seen Tobey Maguire before. I've seen the guy playing Wolverine. I've seen these people before or acting in other things. So when they said that they were getting on board, I said, okay, cool. I remember when they even said that Christian Bale was playing Batman. And I said, oh, hell yeah. And nobody knew who Christian Bale was. I knew who he was because I saw him in Shaft. And he was like, yo, he was playing the quote unquote racist guy as Shaft. And me and my cousin, we used to watch Shaft every day, and we thought he was the best character in the freaking movie. Hey, yo, homeboy, we ain't got no malt liquor up in here. Yo, and then when they said Heath Ledger was playing the Joker, I was like, oh, hell yeah. I knew there was a history of these guys, and I knew that they did outstanding work. Christian Bale was also an American Psycho. But we knew Christian Bale because of Shaft, and then he was hilarious. Anybody ever see Shaft? Not the old school joints. I'm talking about the one that came back in like the early 2000s. Yo, we used to put that on repeat. But I don't know where this nerd came from. Did he come from Disney or something? And then I saw him on a show that really rubbed me the wrong way. Now, people are going to think that, I'm going to show them this, and then I have something against the LGBT community. They think that I'm going to see this is the reason why, they're going to go start coming to me and saying, Zobi, don't buy Starfield because they got trans people in outer space and stuff like that. And, but I'm just telling you, when I have my suspicions and my antennas start going up, I know you guys like them. I know you guys are going to see the new Spider-Man 3, and I know you got the Spider-Man posters on your wall, and you got him and all that, and you saved on your background folders. But when I saw this, my antenna started going real quick. Hold on, guys. Let's check this out. Look at this. How you guys doing? Y'all all right? Check it out. My antennas went up when I saw this kid. I said, who is this kid, and where did he come from? And how is he automatically playing Spider-Man? And now he's playing, well, the Nathan Drake role is more in his league. I can understand that. Oh no, I'll see you guys at Spider-Man 3. That's where y'all going? That's your boy? Oh God. This movie is going to be a career suicide, bro. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the X-Tendo podcast, episode 33, Scottie Pippen. I am your gracious host, Zobi70, the Green Ranger of gaming. Let's get it started. Here we go, man. Here we go. Before we get into the main course, only on PlayStation, the title, God of War coming to the PC. Just wanted to knock out a couple of things first before we get there. Today we are next 2 months. Hold on, next 2 months on Game Pass. Early November, we'll be getting access to Forza Horizon 5. November 11th, we'll be getting access to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the remastered, cleaned up collection. Looks good, looks clean. I got nothing to say there. It's a little weird that it's the main topic on gaming right now, but it's a game that's been out for over 15 years and it's been remastered 20 times already. But if that's what the Western audience likes, whatever, I can't say you're wrong. And early December 8th, we got Halo Infinite coming out. 2 heavy contenders with Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite for the year. That should be Game of the Year contenders. I believe there's only about 3 Game of the Year contenders for this year. It will be Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, and Metroid Prime. Everything else is disqualified, in my opinion, not even real games. When it pertains to Game of the Years. Now, my favorite Game of the Year would be, the Monster Hunter stories, the Tales of Arise, and things of that such. But I understand when it comes to the mass media, they're not going to pay any attention when it pertains to the Japanese games. We barely can get Zelda Breath of the Wild as a nominee, you know what I mean? One of the greatest video games of all time, and this is the thing that's really incredible, is that you got some of the biggest games coming out in the next few months, and you'll be able to get them all 100% for free, all available on release day. Game Pass is absolutely the best deal in gaming, right? And look, they're talking about the Forza Horizon. They're saying it's locked at 30 to 60 frames per second.
The way it should
Whoa!
be, right?
Whoa!
Absolutely locked. And
locked.
Doesn't seem to matter what happens, the frame rate doesn't buckle. Now,
and I'm not a frame rate guy, not a graphics guy, but I will tell you I am extremely impressed. I think Forza Horizon 5, like I said on this podcast over plenty of the weeks, I said this looks like the best looking game I've ever seen in my entire life. And what's really impressive is that you're playing a racing game. All the racing games that I played over the years have had all types of clipping issues and frame rate issues and things of that such. And you're playing Forza Horizon when you have all this detail. I mean, detail. I'm not even talking about detail within the mountains and the roads and things like that. Detail from like the little specks of dirt that are on the scraping the window shield. You know what I mean? And still locked to 60 frames per second, not budging
now,
on
in
nothing.
theory, when we talk about this, kind of describe it as a non-issue. But if we think, I mean, I've visited
Wow.
Telltale Studios, and I know the amount of effort that goes into making that
Woo,
line.
look
As
at that.
boring as it is for us to show.
See, when I look at stuff like this,
basically,
when I look at stuff
entire
like this, hold
effort
on.
from every part of the studio.
When I look at stuff like this, like, you know, like this is not my, I don't want to say like this is not my type of game, right? Because everything is my type of game. But when I look at stuff like this, look at this. Wow. When I look at things like this, I automatically go, damn, that looks good. Wow. This is the best looking game I've ever saw in my entire life. No cap. This is the best looking game I've ever saw in my entire life. I've never seen a game look this good in my entire life. Wow. I'm not even a graphics guy, and I'm literally marveling over the graphics. Why? Because imagine this, right? Imagine these type of graphics. Hold on. Go into the brain of Zobi 70 real quick. Imagine these type of graphics, right? But take out that car and put in a knight from Avowed, you know? Take out that car and put in some type of bow man, some type of man with a bow, and then the new Elder Scrolls 6 or 5 or whatever, where are we at now? You know what I'm saying? Take out that car and imagine the next Western RPG, Fable. Right? Who's working on the new Fable? Is it this team right here? Wait a minute. Hold on, chat room. Is the Fable creators or the Forza creators as well? Are they working on that game? Oh my God. Could you imagine playing a Western RPG under Microsoft? They got this technology. They have the power to do it. Imagine them remastering Oblivion. And I'm not saying I want them to, but if they were to create the Oblivion world with these type of graphics right here. Oh my God. Yo, I'm sitting here glistening. My mouth is watering just thinking about it, bro. Oh my God. And yo, in Avowed, they were talking about they're gonna have destructible environment. So like even if you swing your sword and you hit the rocks, the pieces of the rock are going to be falling off of the mountains. Or if you're going to throw like a spell and the spell, misses the guy and it hits something in the background, the debris and all the mountains and the stuff all be crumbling. Ooh, the next 10 years is going to be very interesting. Not just on the Microsoft landscape, just in gaming in period. And I really want to see, I really can't wait to see, and I hope I get to, Lord's willing, the Most High is willing, I get the chance to see what they do in the future, because they're showing me right now that they have the power and the capability to do it. And I believe that it would be easier to make a game with, knights and dragons than with cars that are going 300 miles per hour. You got 7 to 10 cars going 300 miles per hour, and the thing is locked at 60 frames per second. That's incredible. Now, if you got a character that's moving at a speed of 2 miles per hour, oh. Meanwhile, on PlayStation, remasters to Blue Point, it would be remastering Bloodborne. Returnal 2. Another Ratchet and Clank. A copy and paste of God of War from 2008. Games that can barely do 60 frames per second. Checkerboard 4K. No game pass. No games. It's a joke. Next. Oh, and I feel so bad for this brother right here. Oh, brother, why did you do it? First of all, you need to be watching this podcast. Second of all, why did you do it? Why did you allow the gaming media to lie to you? Stop allowing these people to lie to you. Why? You keep falling for the lies. It's always... Excuse me. I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to be offensive because these are good people that, you know, it's not their fault that they came up on John Madden. It's not their fault that they came up on NBA 2K. It's not their fault that they came up on first-person shooters. And now in 2022, they're starting to broaden their horizons and starting to dabble into different types of genres. But it's like, you know, the gaming media is lying to you. They're lying. They've been lying for a very long time. They made it seem like last console generation that the only console that you needed was the PlayStation 4. And these are supposed to be objective gamers. They told you the Wii U was irrelevant. They told you the Xbox One was irrelevant. Just get a PlayStation 4 and everything can be fine. Now we got egg on our faces. Now people are running out and buying Wii U's, including me. I just bought myself a Wii U, and I am shocked, and I am appalled, and I am extremely angry with the gaming media for lying to me about the Wii U and how great it is. I remember when the Wii U said that the Wii U pad was nothing more than a gimmick, a simple gimmick. I remember they said that out of their own mother-loving mouths. And then they will sit there and turn around and tell you that the haptic feedback in that PlayStation 5 controller is just groundbreaking. That Wii U pad is incredible. I'm currently playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and the integration with the pad and the game, it feels like you're operating some type of high technology. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's outstanding. If it's ahead of its time, rest in peace, Iwata. I could really feel the soul and the spirit of Iwata in the Wii U big time. I love it. And the gaming media lied to me and told me not to get that thing. I'll never trust them ever again. We'll get into the gaming media more a little bit later. But brother, I know you guys are, I don't want to be offensive, but I know you guys are new to this, but don't listen to them. Why? Look, why you say that, Zobi? Look at this. Look at this, brother. Oh, just went out and bought the new $500 PlayStation 5. Look.
Let me go ahead on and
he sounds defeated.
Go to Astro's playroom.
Look at him. He sounds defeated.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Fuck you, Sony. What the fuck?
Oh, shoot. You see this? The green screen of death. Look at this. The gaming media didn't even tell you about that. Sony quickly gave you these consoles to the gaming media so that they weren't able to get a chance to test these things out. But when the gaming media got them, they got a script, and all of a sudden they wanted to tell you you had to get the PlayStation 5. It's not as powerful as the Xbox, but man, you guys, when you get your hands around that controller, man, oh my God, man. When you play Astro's Playroom, and remember? When you play Astro's Playroom and you wrap your hands around that haptic feedback, man, oh my God, you just got to see it to believe it, man. I can't really explain it, man. You just got to buy one, and you got to play it. And you idiots, you fell for it. This idiot ran out there, respectfully. This guy ran out there, bought the console, turned on Astro's Playroom, and it beep. More and more horror stories. More and more. And these two idiots, they got these two idiots sitting here trying to pretend like they're Marvel characters, and they're hyping up this terrible movie. I'm done with you idiots. I never want to see you on my screen ever again. Got a lot of notes here, but we're just gonna scroll past them real quick. Oh, Wakanda is Wakanda's coming for y'all, Xbox guys. Look at this. Check this out. Look at the Wakanda is coming out there. They got all that high grade technology over there. They got flying ships, skyscrapers, rhinos with all types of armor, electronical armor on there, and he's worried about the Xbox One. And look at this.
You know, ever since Xbox lost the narrative switched.
Look at this.
Their narrative used to be, look at our
T'Challa's coming.
Look at our software sales figures. But once they lost that narrative, they shifted and held on to another one. And this starts from the top to the bottom, from field to dealer. Overhype. You must overhype everything.
I really despise when the Sony fanboys project. Right? How in the hell can a Sony fanboy sit there and talk about overhype? What the hell has Xbox been overhyping? Who out there is overhyping the Xbox? Who? The gaming media literally just came out and said we need to buy that $500 console because we got to get our hands wrapped around that stupid controller and experience the haptic feedback. Meanwhile, I haven't seen not one gamer come out and say anything about the haptic feedback, but the gaming media still wants to sell us on this garbage. Ratchet & Clank, Returnal, Kaina, all garbage, all trash, overhyped by the gaming media. The Last of Us, God of War 2018, got Game of the freaking Year. Game of the Year! Trash! They hyped up a Wolverine trailer. A game that won't be out until the next 10 years. When was the last time somebody got hyped for Wolverine? My God. T'Challa is insane.
Last gen, they overhyped the power of the cloud.
What?
The power of the cloud was supposed to give us tremendous wonders. They told us...
The power of the cloud was supposed to bring us to... He sounds just like Wakanda, bro, don't he? Oh my God. Chadwick Boseman. I thought his African accent was at all. I thought he had a corny accent. African accent. Rest in peace of my brother Chadwick, who was a conservative and who was a Trump supporter, might I add. You guys didn't know that.
Hype everything. Last gen, they overhyped the power of the cloud. The power of the cloud was supposed to give us tremendous wonders. They told us, wait till Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3.
The cloud is good. And I don't even know anybody who hyped up the cloud. But the cloud is amazing because you were able to, as soon as you bought your Xbox Series X, your games were automatically transferred over from your Xbox One to your Xbox Series X with no problem. All you did was sign into your Xbox Series X, and all of a sudden your information was there. Boom, you got access to all your games just like that because of the power of the cloud. Even with Xbox 360 games, Xbox 360 games were being transferred over with no problem thanks to the power of the cloud. It's not something that nobody hyped up. It's just that whenever somebody gives Xbox a compliment for doing something good, it's like, oh my God, wow, man, whoa, oh my God, oh, this is just unacceptable. Yes, the power of the cloud was a tremendous plus especially when it pertains to people who are making the next gen leap to the Xbox Series X and or S. Meanwhile, over there on the PlayStation, there was no cloud. So people were having so many problems transferring over. They had to, PlayStation had to come out and make a YouTube video. IGN, GameStop, all the pro Sony sites had to come out and make these tutorials on how to transfer over the information. Information was getting lost. Information was getting deleted. It was a whole cluster bubble. It was one of the most ingratiating experiences known to man. It was just completely inconvenient. It was a mess when it pertains to transferring over information from the PlayStation 4 over to the PlayStation 4.5 Plus, the PlayStation 4 Pro Plus. That's not the PlayStation 5. The tremendous wonders.
It was a disappointment. Overhype.
Yeah. No. There is no overhype. As soon as somebody gives somebody a compliment over there at Microsoft, these Sony fanboys lose it. Alanah Pearce is back. Nothing really big, but everything's so sexual with her all the time. For those of you who don't know about Alanah Pearce, I've been talking about Alanah Pearce for the past couple of weeks now. She was the one that came out and said that there was some Sony fanboy that attacked her because God of War got delayed. It was supposed to come out in that and Horizon Zero Dawn, which were promised by PlayStation. They came out and said the Horizons and the God of Wars were coming 2021. Everybody was like, PlayStation is better than Xbox. 2021, the games, so many games. We're swimming in games, we're bangers, all that other stupid stuff, right? We're eating good over here. We're eating good. And all of a sudden that was delayed, and this was delayed, and that was delayed, and this was delayed, and this was delayed, and this that delayed. So she claimed that some rabid fanboy, some rabid gamer attacked her and made all types of egregious remarks to her, even though she never showed the name of the person. And Alanah Pearce also came out with videos saying that every place that she worked at, excluding Sony, excluding PlayStation, she had some type of run-in with sexual harassment and things of that such. Am I saying she's lying? No. But I would just like some more proof, I guess. So I don't know. I know we have the motto of believe all women, especially if you're a simp. I don't. Especially every time when I go to Alanah Pearce posts, it's always extremely sexualized. Every single time I go to her post, there's always some type of sexual innuendo within the post. And then she's wondering why guys are eye-goggling and doing inappropriate things with her at the job. Maybe they're getting the wrong signals. Am I saying that the man is allowed to do these things? No, but every male is not a man, and every male doesn't have the understanding of, you know what I mean? Every male does know which female to play with and what female not to play with. I know that. Playing Resident Evil 4 in the VR absolutely rules, man. Even if grabbing a knife or a grenade requires punching yourself in the left or right boob, respectively. I call that a feature. Yeah, everything is always extremely sexualized with Miss Alanah 666. Let's see. Before we get into the God of War, I just want to just knock out a couple of things first. Oh, this is another thing I thought was extremely interesting. Hold on before we go there. Let me go to this guy. Yeah. This is interesting. D-Brand starts selling matte black PS5 plates and dares Sony to sue. D-Brand pulls its PS5 Dart plates for sale after Sony threatens legal action. This has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to point out the hypocrisies. If this was Nintendo that was threatening to sue somebody for creating something, I remember Nintendo was allowing people to create little Etika controllers and things of that such out of the Switch Joy-Cons and then reselling them. Nintendo was allowing it, but then Etika passed And then the guy who was selling them wasn't even sending the money to the Etika Foundation or Etika's family. He was pocketing it himself. Nintendo said, all right, that's enough. I'm not going to allow you to do that anymore. Oh my God, Nintendo was so anti-consumer, man. Oh my God, this is typical Nintendo, man. This is the reason why I got to steal their games. This is the reason why I got to steal their games, man. This is the reason why I got to emulate their games. They're so anti-consumer, man. But when Sony does it, yeah, get him, Sony. Yeah, Sony, here's some money, Sony, sue him. My God. Now it's Sony. Yeah, Sony, you tell them, Sony. Nintendo, oh, what the hell, man? They're just plates. Who cares? Who cares, man? Why is Nintendo making a big deal, man? Sorry, I had nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to talk about that. Notes. Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass is not a ripoff. People are making it out to be. I don't think so either. I think that's a nothing burger. I think that's just the gaming media had a bug in their bonnet last 2 weeks over Nintendo when it pertains to Metroid Dread and Nintendo Switch OLED. They did not expect the sales. They did not expect the people to be lining around the corners to get access to Metroid Dread and Nintendo Switch OLED. They didn't expect it. They did not expect that Metroid Dread was going to outsell Kayena, Ratchet and Clank, and Returnal combined. They weren't expecting that. You know why? Because they never did any promotion of Metroid Dread. Did you see any Metroid Dread promotion on IGN and things of that such in the gaming media? Greg Miller? Anybody? Nobody? I didn't see it. It took us to do it. We were the ones that had to promote it. We were the ones that would go, oh my God, 2D Metroid's back. We were the ones to do that. They didn't do it. Who promoted the Switch OLED? We did. I did. I was the only one that did it. I was the only one here that's promoted the Switch OLED. Everybody told me I was crazy because I wanted the Switch OLED. We needed 4K. We needed this. I said, no, the OLED is fine. And guess what? I was right once again. And I don't think that the expansion port pass is a ripoff as well. You're getting access to the greatest games known to man. $50 a year. You paid $50 a year for PlayStation Plus and it offered you nothing. It didn't offer you nothing. And what's this narrative that Nintendo has bad online? Where is this coming from? Sony fanboys? Their online services are always down. It's always down. There is always a PlayStation outage once a freaking week. I have had more issues with online and PlayStation than I've ever had with Nintendo. Ever. And I'm talking about going from the 3DS to the 2DS to now. We played Monster Hunter Rise, and I played Monster Hunter Stories every single freaking day and no issues whatsoever. The online was flawless. What's all these issues with Nintendo Switch Online? This is bull crap. PlayStation always has problems, and I'm paying $60 a month for nothing. Nothing. Did you see the free games that they give us every month? Cooking games. Racing games you never even heard of. First-person shooters you never even heard of. What the hell is this bull crap? But with Nintendo Switch Online, you're getting, except for going out and stealing the games, you're getting, man, they make it completely hard for me to get access to these games, man. Hold on. Is it in my notes? I think it's in my notes. Here it is. Nintendo is disrespecting its own history by making it so hard to play. This is GameStop. This is the gaming media, guys. They're back at it. Nintendo's respecting its own history by making it so hard to play. What are you talking about? With every single console that I've been playing over the past 10 years, they have been giving me access to be playing all of their games. I can't play any PlayStation games anywhere. Where can I play the PlayStation 1 games at? Where can I play the godforsaken PlayStation 2 games at? Now that's hard. I got to drag out my old PlayStation 2 from going all the way back to 2002 just to play my PS2 games. Meanwhile, Wii U, Nintendo Switch, 3DS, DS, all making it possible for me to get access to all these Nintendo games. What the hell is GameStop talking about? And why does nobody say this about PlayStation? Oh, when it's PlayStation, who wants those old games anyway, man? Man, who wants them? Who cares? Nobody wants them, man. They're dead, man. They're dead games. With Nintendo, man, you're making it hard, man. I gotta go emulate this, man. I gotta go steal this because they're making it so hard. I'm like, look at me. What about PlayStation? My God, are we living in a simulation right now, guys? The things that I am seeing from Sony are so freaking bad. They're so bad. I really wish gaming was what it was 20 years ago. I really wish gaming was what it was 20 years ago, because the gaming media would have been riding PlayStation. For real, the gaming media would have been riding PlayStation if this was 20 years ago. PlayStation would have been out of here if it was 20 years ago. As amazing as the Dreamcast was, the gaming media said, get up out of here. They rode consoles back in the day. Well, I guess they always gave PlayStation a pass. They always gave PlayStation a pass. But they rode Nintendo like a mother sucker. Nintendo and Sega, my God, they always gave PlayStation a pass. I can't remember a time when they got PlayStation, but I would love to see if it was 20 years ago, and I would love to see what the gaming media would really, how they would react. Your gaming icons are in video games now. It's another one. First it was Jeff Keighley, and now it's Greg Miller. The Solitaire Conspiracy is a blend of cards, espionage, and Greg Miller is in the game. Wow. Oh, Greg Miller's in our games now. Isn't that, it's great. Now I'm going to be seeing social media gaming influencers in my games now, especially the people I don't like. Oh, isn't this great? It's beautiful. It's great. It's great. And let me guess, Greg Miller's going to give it 9s and 10s, huh? The gaming media has been compromised, guys. Now they're in our games. I don't trust them. I can't trust them anymore. This is what idol worshiping has got at us. I don't know who's necessarily idol worshiping Greg Miller and Jeff Keighley, but I know we tend to ride Jeff Keighley. If Greg Miller came out tomorrow and started tongue kissing the Nintendo Switch OLED screen and saying how great it was, I still wouldn't like him. But man, let Jeff Keighley come out and say, man, Forza 5 looks incredible, man. Retweets are the galore from the Xbox guys, even though Jeff Keighley has been bashing the Xbox for years. Oh man, I'm not that forgiving. I know I'm African American, and African Americans are very forgiving. Not me. And I'm telling you, those are fake glasses. I'm telling you, Greg Miller's a fake gamer. Why do I say that? I mean, stop saying that, man. He's a real gamer. Look at his trophies, man. I'm telling you, he's a joke. He's a fraud. He's not real. He's a clone. He's only here to push. His whole plot was to bring the death of gaming by making everything SJW. Yeah. Look at this. I thought this was when I saw this article, I automatically thought of Greg Miller, which was crazy. You know what I mean? Superman criticized as unrealistic for portraying a journalist as heroic. Let me say that one more time because I was stumbling and fumbling there. Superman criticized as unrealistic for portraying a journalist as heroic. Well, when I saw that, I automatically started thinking about Greg Miller. Now, I don't think Greg Miller is. He might thinks he's some type of superhero, and he's going to come in and he's going to save Sony and he's going to save gaming, you know, or try to dictate gaming into his little crazy brain. Well, Superman is heroic. It's just Superman. The philosophy of Superman is incredible because when you look at sorry guys, this is the X-Tendo podcast. You know that I go off the change. You know what I mean? I go off the rails. We know that. But the philosophy of Superman is incredible because, you know, when you look at a superhero, he has to put on a costume to become Spider-Man. You know, Batman has to put on, Bruce Wayne has to put on that costume to become Batman. The Flash has to put on the costume to be, you know, but with Superman, he has to put on the costume of being a loser. Superman has to put on the costume of being a loser. He really is Superman. One of the greatest superheroes of all time. And I love Goku. I believe he can kick his Goku's ass from here to Timbuktu every single time. Not because he's a better fighter. It's just the psychology of Goku is the reason why he would lose to Superman every time. But anyway, Superman has to put on the costume to be a loser. And that's the way I look at Greg Miller. You know what I mean? And this is the reason, one of the main reasons why I get so offended of him is because I go, you're a phony. You're a fraud. You're a fake. Allegedly. And not only that, look at this. Greg Miller even tells you, look, Greg Miller even tells you no, man, he's just a comic book fan, man. No, Greg Miller will tell you if you're paying attention and you know what you're seeing. Greg Miller will tell you. These people will tell you who they are if you're paying attention. So Greg Miller believes that he's putting on a costume of a nerd. I looked at his show. I go, this is what he thinks a nerd acts like. We sit around watching Marvel movies all day and playing Sony exclusives. That is a depressing life, my friend. Could you imagine watching Marvel movies and playing Sony exclusives? Holy smokes! Greg Miller will tell you, man. All right, is that on my notes? Let me see. Let me make sure I got any more notes, and then we can go directly into our main topics. How are you guys doing? You guys okay? Let me check on my chat room real quick. Make sure everybody's good. How's the sound? How are you guys doing? You guys? There it is. There it is. The sound's good. Let me check on my Brodies real quick. What's up with the Brodies? Yeah. I have an enemy comment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's completely insane. Yo, Rain G4, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Everybody's completely insane, so that lets me know the chat room is all right. Let's see. Let's get up out of here, man, because I'm trying to get back to my Xenoblade Chronicles X, man. That game is lit. Blue Point or Blue Box, those are the ones that are supposed to be making the Silent Hills remake and Metal Gear Solid remake. They came out with issuing a letter because they were getting attacked by Sony fanboys. I actually do believe this. Sony fanboys were really banking on that Silent Hills game, and that was just a complete debacle. It made the Sony fanboys look like complete idiots. The gaming media coming at Metroid as usual. PlayStation has listened to our feedback and finally started adding quality features to the PS5. They're just now starting adding these features. I thought the PlayStation 5 was so great. Great out the box. What is going on over there, PlayStation? Now, PlayStation 5 is the best-selling hardware platform of September in both units and dollars. PlayStation 5 is the best-selling hardware platform of 2021 year-to-date in dollars, while Nintendo Switch leads in units. December 2021 snaps a remarkable 33 consecutive month streak that Nintendo Switch was the market-leading platform in hardware and unit sales. November 18th was the last month a platform other than the Nintendo Switch led the market in unit sales with the PlayStation 4. After an incredible run of 33 consecutive months as the best-selling console in the United States, the Switch runs has been broken. In the month of September, they had like they didn't even notice the run until it was broken, the gaming media. In the month of September, PlayStation 5 was the best-selling platform in units and the first console to outsell Switch in nearly 3 years via the NPD. This is via the NPD. I'm sorry. I believe the NPD is right, but I just find this to be concerning. I don't know how I can believe this. I know you guys think Zombie 70. Here you go again. You're trolling. You got your conspiratorial hat on again. Even though every time I put on my hat, and even though I've said all these things, I've continuously been right 1,000% of the times. But I guess you know more than me. I don't believe this. I think this is bull crap. And if this is true, just on a whim, we can just say it's true. This is true. The PlayStation 5 outsold the Nintendo Switch, the best console right now currently on the market, even with the consoles able to doing barely 4K and barely 60 frames per second, haptic feedback and all that, Ratchet and Clank and Returnal. I still believe it's the best console on the market. It's selling like hotcakes every month. It's selling out the wazoo. It's the hottest thing. Everybody wants a Nintendo Switch. It's still hard to find a Nintendo Switch till this day. But even if this is true, Nintendo needs to get it together. There is no way in hell. No, I'm coming after Nintendo right now. Hey, no, you can't do that. No. See, I told you he was going to turn on Nintendo. No, Nintendo, if this is true, if you lost to a console with no freaking games, and the games that they do have are trash, like Returnal, when the games that came out in September were Days Gone, not Days Gone, what was it called? Death Stranding, Director's Cut. Nintendo, you lost to a console with, what game came out in September? Was it Days Gone? Was it Ghost of Tsushima? Wait. So Nintendo, you lost in the month that Sony released a director's cut to Ghost of Tsushima that we still don't have the numbers for? You mean to tell me you lost to a console where the main draw is haptic feedback? You mean to tell me you lost to a console where all their games are going to the PC? You mean to tell me you lost to a console where Sony admitted that they had chip issues and they weren't going to be able to get access to PlayStation 5s until 2023? Nintendo, you need to step it up. There is no way in the world you should be losing to a console so freaking pathetic. You have an array. You have more games than the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 combined. And you only been out for 4 years. You're a console handheld hybrid. If this is true, Nintendo, we need to step it up. What do we need to do? Come on. But me personally, I don't believe everything because of everything I just said. How do you have a council that is having major quote unquote chip issues well into 2023? Are they using that excuse so that when they lose to Nintendo every single month, they can just say, well, it was chip shortage issues? The Nintendo Switch was kicking the hell out of PlayStation's ass and currently still is. Even the scalpers couldn't even beat the Nintendo Switch. And you mean to tell me they lost September? That's what you're telling me? Scalpers, bots, even the bots couldn't keep up with Nintendo Switch sales. You mean to tell me that you outsold Nintendo Switch, the hottest game, the best game on the market, console on the market, with a director's cut, Ghost of Tsushima? Are you kidding me? That we still don't have the numbers for yet? They love to count numbers when everything's going good, right? But when everything's going bad, you don't never see those numbers. Now, some people are saying that the Nintendo Switch lost because people were saving their money for the OLED. OLED is coming out. We can save our money. We don't need to go out there. Even though I don't think the average consumer is thinking like that. When it comes to the average person, I don't think they know the difference between the OLED or the Nintendo Switch regular. Even though we did see lines wrapped around skyscrapers in New York City. But still, I'm talking about the average consumer, their average open Joe. I don't think they know. Maybe they do know. Maybe they're up to date. Maybe they're hip. Maybe they said, you know what, we're not going to rent out in September to get ourselves a Nintendo Switch because the old LED. I don't know. I don't. That's what they're saying. That excuse is a little too weak for me, a little too dry. Because why? Look at this. Look at this. Things aren't adding up. Like I said, I'm a numbers guy. The numbers just don't add up. Numbers don't add up. Numbers don't add up. Numbers do not add up. Sales in last week, Japan. This is Japan. I know it's Japan. I know it's Japan, but still. Sales last week, Japan. Switch OLED, 32,000. Impressive, right? No, here's what's impressive. Even last week, when the Nintendo Switch OLED came out, people still went out and bought the regular Switch for another 30,000. PlayStation 5 and 16. Oh my God. The PlayStation is a disaster in Japan. 16,000? What the hell? We don't believe you. You need more people, Sony. Come on, man. I don't get it. Xbox Series S doing great, doing outstanding. Way to go, Phil Spencer, and connecting with that audience out there. We need those Japanese games, man. We need those Japanese games. I'm not one of these guys telling you what you need to do. I'm just saying, more Japanese games would make the Xbox Series lit. Yeah, look at this. I think I have another sales number thing here. Hold on. I think I have another sales number here. I think I have another one. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got to find a better way to do this. I've been saying this for weeks. I got to find another type of way to get access to these notes. Where is it? Did I pass it? Sometimes I'll be passing it. I'll be one by rewatching the stream, and I'll be passing it like 20 times. Like, there you go, you idiot. Like, oh, damn. Oh, here it is. Got here. Yeah, this was, here's a breakdown by region of The Switch OLED's huge launch week sales, and 32,000, of course, and United States. Oh, no. Wait a minute. That's United States. 300. I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry. 322,000 in Canada, in America, and things of that such. There's 234,000, 179,000, 861,000. And then PS5, and it's 90,000 and 100. It's weak numbers all across the board. That's why I said there's no way. Even if the OLED was coming out, there is no way in hell the PlayStation outsold Nintendo in no shape or way or fashion. Those are some impressive Nintendo Switch OLED numbers, ain't it? They damn near did 1 million in a week. And I was on shortages. Whew. Sony barely even hit 500,000. And I'm supposed to believe that Sony outsold the Switch in the month of September. That's what you're trying to tell me, huh? Is that what you're telling me? I don't know. Something screwy is going on. Sony still hasn't updated that number since that 10 million that they announced, what was it, 3 or 4 months ago? So that's pretty concerning. The Sony fanboys want to sit here and tell us how much we should be playing for Metroid Dread. Leave out Godfall is literally $19.99. A $70 game is $19.99 in less than 6 months. So it goes to show which game is worth which money. Get your hand out of my pocket and worry about your own. These Sony fanboys coming out of their little cockroach motels and going to try to tell us that we're spending too much money for Metroid freaking Dread. Are you kidding me? Are you sure you're a gamer? Oh, it did sell 1 million. That's good. PlayStation 5 sucks compared to PlayStation 4. That's what I know. I think the PlayStation 4 is an unmitigated disaster. You have to understand, the PlayStation 4 started off cool. Well, not really. It when I got my PlayStation 4, there was a moment there where I said, okay, this is cool. We had Bloodborne. Now, this is a multi-plat, but still, it added to the experience. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Digimon Story of Cyber Sleuth came out around that time. Dragon Quest Heroes. And, you know, it was the PlayStation 2 to PS4 games that came out. And for a second there, it was like, oh man, this might be the ultimate. Remember the PS2, the PS4 they did for like 2 months and then they just stopped? And I thought that was so cool. I thought they were to keep doing it for more and more and more and more games, but they only did it for like 10 games. But yes, there was a period there where I can say the PlayStation 4 was going in the right direction. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. It stopped and it was like just nothing. It was me. I was literally going years without nothing. I was almost, seriously. I remember I gave up doing YouTube videos, all because the PlayStation was just so bad. I was literally about to quit gaming. The people in my circles will tell you. You can ask them. I was this close to quitting gaming. Not until I saw that Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer right before the launch of the Nintendo Switch. When I saw that trailer, some type of spark came within me. and it was just a beautiful breath of fresh air, because the PlayStation 4 I felt like was a complete con job. Yeah, remember the E3? Oh, Final Fantasy 7 remake is coming and Shenmue is coming. Yeah, there was a period there. Oh, Yakuza games. Remember, there was a period there was a period there where the PlayStation 4 was looking very good, and then it just stopped. And then God of War came out, and then Horizon came out, and it was just bad game after bad game. And then sales started coming to a screeching halt. They had to fire the guy out of there because sales were just so bad, and Nintendo Switch just took off and came off. And Nintendo just re-sparked my enthusiasm for gaming. I've been experimenting. Oh my God. I got to thank the Nintendo Switch for saving my life, because I almost quit gaming and I almost settled down with a woman and I almost had a family. I almost made some of the biggest mistakes in my life if it wasn't for the Nintendo Switch. I would have to say there was a shining light of hope, but that shining light is gone, because Nintendo Switch came out and all those games that I thought made the PlayStation special, all on the Nintendo Switch now. All those things that made the PlayStation 4 special, all gone. No Japanese games, no PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 4, no nothing. The Yakuza games run better on the Xbox. Judgment runs better on the Xbox. I find it scary that anybody finds any enjoyment out of the PlayStation 4. It was a disaster. It was a scam. It was one of the biggest scams in gaming. Wasn't nothing to play on the PS4. It was definitely in the space, man. Yeah, it was bad, man. PlayStation, you believe PlayStation outsold Switch in September? That's what you believe? That's what you believe what they say? I don't believe it. I'm a numbers guy. I'm going by the numbers. I didn't believe it. But if that makes you feel better, it won't be like that for the rest of for the next 33 months. I know that. And if that is true, Nintendo, let's get it together. God of War PC. Available on PC. Look at this. This is huge. January 14th, 2022. This is huge. As a PlayStation fan, I got to say, this is huge. Do I think God of War is dope? 2018? Hell no. I played that game for the first time this year. It was garbage. God of War available on, but still, this is supposed to be PlayStation. God of War available on PC. And like they said that the PlayStation was the best place to play because you were able to get access to only to PlayStation games. Third-party games, whatever, but you're not going to be getting access to our first-party games like God of War. And then boom! And here's the thing. Here's the catch. It runs 10 times better on the PC than it does on any of the PlayStation platforms. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, and on the PlayStation 5. Full native 4K support. Unlock frame rates and wide range of graphic settings. DLSS and reflex support. Custom controls. Ultra-wide support. Why are we owning PlayStations again? Look at this. Look at this. PlayStation fans. This is an old tweet back in 2020. Nah, top dogs like God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, Spider-Man, etc. will not make it to the PC, especially God of War. It is one of the oldest PlayStation IPs. Yes, I believe I'm with you on this one. I'm with you on that. One of the oldest. It's not old. I remember this at the end of the PlayStation 2 life cycle, but currently the only running that in Ratchet and Clank. Oldest PlayStation IPs and PlayStation mascot. Titles like Days Gone, Infamous, and GASS. What's that? I don't know what is GAAS. I don't know what that is. Like Predator hunting rounds already released and more likely. Whatever. Yeah. Look at the Sony fanboys. Wrong. Again. Why are they always finding clippings of Sony fanboys as being wrong, but they never catch Xbox and Nintendo guys being wrong? God of War will never come out on PC. The day this happens, it will be dead. I agree. I believe the God of War coming to the PC is a massive death blow to the PlayStation brand. He's right. Now, he was saying it in a way that would make the PlayStation look endearing. And this is how they believe. This is what they thought. They thought that the PlayStation games would never come to PC. That was just the ultimate insult when it returns to gaming, was their games coming to PC. But God of War is here, baby. And Crap Gamer is right. The day this happens, it'll be dead on Sony PlayStation, and I'll switch to the Nintendo Switch. We don't want you. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We actually game over here. We don't need a mascot. You know what I mean? Sony, Microsoft, you guys need a mascot to sit there and go, ooh, our mascot is Nintendo, is Mario. Our mascot is Zelda. Our mascot is Smash Brothers. Our mascot is playing video games. That's our mascot. Metroid. Oh, the Sony fanboys are enraged.
That nigga,
Look.
Oh, fuck. It's for PS5 and PC. Give Ryan Lost touch, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga is dumb as fuck.
Yeah. Look.
Bro, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They need to fire that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, they have
They gotta fire that dude.
Yeah.
I will not be buying after.
Look, they're having a nervous breakdown on camera. They're having massive breakdowns. As they should. This is terrible. We were told by PlayStation fans for years that games going to the PC was considered blasphemous. And the reason why the PlayStation is the best place to be. Not anymore. God of War. Terrible game. Terrible game. J-Rock. Now it doesn't matter to me. Now here's the new excuse, guys. Here's the new excuse. You know they got to come up with a new excuse, right? This is the reason why they have these little lobbies on Twitter where they meet up in these little chat rooms, is to come up with excuses, narratives, and projections. It doesn't matter to me that others get to enjoy PlayStation games. This is what they're saying now. You have no choice, idiot. If you PlayStation don't give a damn what you think or not. I learned that a long time ago. PlayStation will still be my preferred method of gaming. That's interesting. PlayStation will still be my preferred method of gaming. That's interesting. I have no intentions of gaming on PC, so I could care less. Interesting. That's interesting. Why do I say that? Because for years they were saying, hey, I'm getting the PC version anyway when it pertains to Xbox exclusives. And why were they getting the PC version? Because it was going to run better. I got to get it for the PC because it's going to run better than the Xbox version. The better version will be on the PC anyway. Listen, I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I just want to get the better experience. That's why I'm getting on a PC. Listen, I'm not a fanboy, man. I just want to make sure that I play it the best experience on the PC. PC all day. They've been saying that since the 360 era. But we just saw the mechanics. We saw the breakdown. They broke it down, didn't they? They broke it down. Did they not break it down? Hold up. Did they not break it down? Here it is. Boom. Native 4K support, unlock frame rates, and a wide range of graphic settings. All better on the PC. And I believe there is a image of God of War. Hold on. I believe that J-Rock was able to get us an exclusive image of the PlayStation version versus the PC version. Here it is. Oh my God. Look at this. Look how blurry this looks. This is the PS5 version right here. Look. Look at the PS5 version. Look at the PC version. Look at that. Captured on PC at 4K 60 frames per second. Mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. Wow. And look at that. All of a sudden, look at this. Look at the PlayStation version. Look. Now all of a sudden, frame rates don't matter. Now all of a sudden, 4K doesn't matter. All of a sudden, getting the best gaming experience doesn't matter. It's all about the shield, huh? It's all about PlayStation. That's my preferred platform of choice. That's where I'm going to play all my games at anyway. Everything, it sounds like with the PlayStation 5 era, we're exposing everything. With this era, are we not? Games don't matter anymore. Getting access to over hundreds of games on Game Pass. But games don't matter anymore, man. It's all about quality, right? Now the quality is on the PC. Now that doesn't matter. Wow. Wow, right? What else we got here? And you got the gaming media coming out and trying to console the PlayStation fans, you know. Some posts today, PlayStation fans need to come to terms with the fact that the more and more first-party games will make their way to PC. PlayStation is not going to somehow crumble. They'll be just fine. Laughing out loud. Will they? More players, more sales, more games. Good for everyone. Is it? Is PlayStation going to be fine? More players? You got over 100 million. Allegedly. You have over 10 million on the PlayStation 5 currently. Allegedly. How many more damn players do you need? More sales. Stop it. Stop. And more games. Wait, we're going to get more sequels to The Last of Us, Uncharted, Ratchet & Clank, Returnal? No thanks. I'm with the PlayStation fans on this one. That's just like a crappy thing. And not only that, gaming media, make up your mind. When Xbox was putting their games on the PC, it was the worst thing known to man. Xbox is killing gaming. Make up your freaking mind. Now we can be reasonable when it's Sony. Come on, gaming media. Make up your mind. God of War Ragnarok launches next year is going to be seriously huge. Yo, some of these dudes are a little bit too positive. It's so positive that you can't even believe it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you guys be fishing for these retweets and likes. It's becoming almost cancerous. Y'all be fishing for those retweets and likes, don't y'all? God of War Ragnarok is going to be huge. We're going on round 2, guys. going on round 2. What does that mean? Spider-Man, Miles Morales is supposed to be the sequel to Spider-Man, right? Even though we know it's DLC, launched at 600,000 units. Now it's doing okay now, but its launch was a disaster. Sony started buying copies. Last of Us 2. We're on round 2. Last of Us 2. Major flop. Major flop. Horizon Zero Dawn 2. You're up. You're up next. I'm not seeing any hype. I'm pretty sure the gaming media is going to start trading up once we start to get closer to the launch of Horizon. Oh, they're going to turn up, and we will be here to knock it back down, will we? Final Fantasy VII, Yuffie DLC, never even made it on the top 1,000. God of War 2. Big sales, huh? Seriously huge, huh? God of War 2018 sold 3.1 million its first 3 days. All Sony exclusives sell 3.1 million. All of a sudden, it comes to a screeching halt. The only reason that it goes up even more is when the game goes free and or $5. You can get God of War literally for the same price that you can get for some type of Twitch subscription. And the Twitch subscription is more expensive because you got to renew every month. At the first time, that was a record for any PlayStation exclusive. God of War Rhino will have the added benefits of all hype God of War 2018 generated baked in day one. Yeah, no, it will not. Everybody got a chance to play God of War, and the majority of people said this game is freaking boring. It wasn't even a freaking game. Finally, PC players can be bored to tears by something other than Death Stranding. God of War PC port is coming in January 2022, Niche Gamer. Are those the two boringest games on PC right now? Death Stranding and God of War? And Horizon? Those gotta be the three boringest games. I thought that was funny. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, no. A couple more. Reminder, Sony, this is the catch. Now, this is what's messed up. Yeah, but it's not going to be on day and date, Zobi. Yeah, it's not going to be day and date. So, the front cover says only on PlayStation. I bought this $500 to get access to games that I'm not going to be able to get anywhere else. You mean to tell me I'm going to be able to get access to these games later on? No, I don't need your counsel then. I can wait. What kind of idiot wants to play God of War day one when I can get it for $5 in 2 months? Reminder, Sony are charging you twice to play this game on 2 separate platforms. Meanwhile, with Xbox, if you buy the game once, you get access to the game on all Xbox consoles and PC without buying it again. And you mean to tell me Sony's not in trouble? Sony's going to be all right? That's what you're telling me? When they got to find ways to nickel and dime and make gaming just so inconvenient. And yet we want to ride Nintendo. Even the gaming media wants to ride Nintendo for a $50 asking charge for some of the best games of all time. Not only that, you're going to be getting access to free DLC from the Animal Crossing, the game that outsold every single PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game combined in only 4 months. It didn't need 5 or 6 years to do it. It didn't need to drop its price down to $5. It's still currently at $69.99 right now. It should be $69.99. That's how much I paid for the Animal Crossing game. Whenever I go buy Nintendo exclusives, I will refuse to give them the less money than people paid for Godfall and Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. I refused. I will not disrespect Nintendo in no way like that. Here you go. I would like to get Animal Crossing, please. Okay, that comes up to $59.99. What? Yeah, $59. Are you freaking crazy? That game over there, Godfall, is $70. You mean to tell me that that game has more value than this Animal Crossing game? I'm sorry. Here's an extra 20. Take it. Take it. Give it to Nintendo, please. They deserve it. Yeah, look at this bull crap right here. God of War hits a staggering 19.5 million copies on the PlayStation 4. Stop. I can't take this garbage, man. It's all fake news. It's all fake news. It's all fake. It's all phony. It's not real. It didn't do a staggering no nothing. It don't count when you sell the game for $7, homie. No, that don't count. You lost money, man. You lose, sir. You in the red. You spent well with over $200 million to make this game. And you're selling it for only $5? Staggering. Wow. Stop. Fake news. Look at this. Benji says he's just fishing for retweets, isn't he? God of War pre-orders are currently #1 best-selling game worldwide on Steam. It's the #1 pre-ordered game right now, guys. Really showing true interest. What? Next to what? What? There's nothing else to come out. There's nothing else to pre-order on Steam right now. Of course it's going to be #1. What else is coming out that we need to pre-order? Jurassic Park Evolution 2? Oh my, I'm tired of the gaming media just lying. Finding ways to enhance these slumbering stills. Let's compare the pre-orders to everything on the market. Then, let's count those numbers. I hate when these dudes, they do half counting over there at Sony, don't they? They love counting numbers, but they never count the full numbers. Let's compare it to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. Let's compare it to Shin Megami Tensei 5. Let's compare it to Halo Infinite. Let's compare it to Forza Horizon. Please. What a joke. There's something else in here in my notes that pissed me off. Is that it? I think that's it in my notes, yeah. But it pertains to people battling. I can go to this idiot right here. Hold on. My God, God of War. No, there was one more. Hold on. There was one more. Look at this. Remember they came out and did this garbage at E3, even though they had freaking DRM. We found it. Had to send out a patch to get rid of the DRM. You guys are slime balls over there at Sony. Thank God your reign of terror is over. Look at this. Look at these. They love counting numbers, but they don't tell you the truth. Sony made a 250% return on investment for Horizon Zero Dawn PC port in only 7 months. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? How do you go over 250%? What does that mean? How do you go over 100%? I have no idea what this means. How much did it sell? Did it do 1 million? 2 million? 3 million? Sony never said anything. What the hell did Sony made a 250%? Did they sell 250% copies? What are you talking about? These are fake numbers, guys. It only makes sense to further the PC push initiative. Won't result in decreased console sales at all, in my opinion. Well, of course, if PlayStation's buying the consoles, nobody wants this junk. And well, just get their games, more players, more revenue, and higher profit margin. Oh God. I thought everything was great. I thought sales were just so great over there at PlayStation. I thought sales were just so booming, and now everybody's worried about the low sales now. Oh my God, God of War is the fastest selling. Oh my God, Horizon Zone is the fastest selling. Oh my God, this is the fastest selling. I thought sales were great. Now they're saying, man, higher profit margins, guys. We need more money, guys. We're struggling over here, guys. Make up your own minds, idiots. We call them backtracking live, guys.
I alluded to this idea earlier that some people are not going to be happy about this. Some hardcore PlayStation fans, I mean, maybe even some of you listening to this aren't happy about this. But I think we have to just kind of accept at this point that this is the direction Sony is going in. And I see this as somebody where my preferred way of playing games is on console. And that's the biggest argument.
Wait, y'all just said that when it pertains to Xbox and Nintendo, you were going to the PC because that was the place to go. Because I was going to get the better experience. Now you guys are console fanboys. I just came out with a poll a couple of weeks ago asking you guys what was the best place to play, and everybody said the PC over the consoles. Now everybody's a console fanboy all of a sudden. I've for years been saying, yo, I'm not going to the PC. And you guys attacked me in that comment section. Talking about one of these days, you're going to drink the Kool-Aid, Obi, and join the PC Alliance. Now everybody's pro console now? What's going on?
That I see some people bring my way is they're like, MBG, why do you even have a PS5 at this point? Or why are you continuing to support the PlayStation console when it seems that Sony is, just like Microsoft did, slowly but surely removing reasons to...
Yeah, but you just took a jab at Microsoft by saying just like Microsoft did. Yeah, but when Microsoft did it, it was bad. But now you're doing the 360 when it pertains to PlayStation.
Moving reasons to buy the console. Well, we do have to understand that Sony is taking a much slower approach. That's not to say they'll never do something more dramatic, like start to bring PS5 games to PC, or maybe one day even do day and date. We can't leave anything off the table. But my counter argument to that is because I like the console experience. The console experience is inherently different from the PC experience. I don't like to sit at a desk and, play my games that way. I know that for a lot of people, that is their preferred way. And I know that you do get the advantages and the benefits of having all these different graphical options and being able to mess with the settings and just kind of having that freedom. But for me, the console experience is something that's different. It's something that's unique to, I guess, the living room. And it's kind of, it's simplicity is key type of thing going on there. So for me, it's just the console experience is different from the PC experience. And so the more I kind of see this happening, the more it becomes clear to me that I think it's going to be okay. I think it's fine. I don't think that this is.
It's over. It's not going to be okay. It's not going to be fine. Same ones that said they don't need an Xbox because they have a PC are now switching up and saying that they prefer the console gaming experience. I never said I didn't need an Xbox. I have a PC because I don't mess with PC at all. I've always been that guy, always been the main dude that said that on this channel. I always got attacked by the PC fanboys by saying that. For some reason, they want me to join. They want to share the same experience with me when it pertains to the PC. Like, why don't you go find a girlfriend and y'all share experiences and go watch Marvel movies and why are you trying to get another dude to share the same experience with you, man? Chill, man. I like my console experience. I've been console since day one. I always thought people playing on the PC were weird. I don't give a damn about resolution and graphics. I still play my Game Boy Color to this day. I would play a game with Atari graphics if I was able to get access to that game. If it was, Anyway. The Dreamcast, yeah, man. I like the Dreamcast too. You know what gives me Dreamcast vibes? Wii U. Wii U. I wish I got the Wii U day one, but I was listening to the gaming media at that time. Never again. I don't pay $1,600 for a PC just to play video games. A waste of money. Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? It's expensive. I that's one thing I do not fall victim to is spending so much money to try to prove to people who don't like me that I'm a gamer, I went and got the Wii U for $160. I traded in my PS4. My PS4 games. I traded in God of War. I traded in Uncharted 4. I traded in Spider-Man. I traded in Horizon Zero Dawn. And you probably ask me, why do you have all those games if you don't like them? Well, I was going to plan on doing a series where I was going to say PlayStation games are garbage, right? And I was going to play all those PlayStation games to prove how terrible they were. But when I played God of War, it was so bad. There was like a burning sensation in my chest on how bad that game was. Like it was making me ill while playing it. I played it on stream. And even the people in the chat room were like, this one guy in the chat room, he explained everything with one comment. He was like, yo, this game is like killing the vibe. Like it's killing the energy. Because we came into the joint hyped. We were hyped. We were like, oh, yeah, we were hyped up, right? And then we just put guys like, yo, I'm about to play this God of War, guys. You know what I'm saying? This game is garbage. And I put it in, and I'm trolling saying it was going to be garbage, and I didn't know it was going to be actually worse than what I thought the game was going to be. I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. You barely had control of your character. It was cinematic experience. I was like, what? I didn't even recognize Kratos anymore. I said, is this Kratos? Who is this? Why are they making a SJW version of Kratos? he used to be the ultimate man, the ultimate form of masculinity. He was kicking ass and taking names. And he was just moping around through the whole. It was weird. There was some dork following around. I was like, who was this dork? Why is there a kid following him around? Why would somebody think this was a cool feature? The Last of Us it felt like The Last of Us God of War. I was like, what is this? So yeah, I traded in all those games and I got my Wii U $50. And I guaranteed $1 billion. I guaranteed $1 billion. I go into the chat room right now. Nobody says, yo, why'd you trade those great games in, man? Let me go. Hold up. Nobody. Nobody said, yo, why would you trade in? Why would you trade those in? You know what I'm saying? If I was to sit here and be like, man, I just traded in Animal Crossing, Metroid Dread, Zelda Breath of the Wild, just to get my Wii U for $50, y'all would have been like, what? Yeah. Y'all would have been like, yeah. Y'all would have been like, damn, why didn't you call me first, bro? I would have cooked you. I would have tightened you up even tighter than them. How much they give you for that? Man, I could have gave you $20 for that, bro. Right? Y'all would have thought I was insane if I came into the chat room right now and I told you I traded in Nintendo Switch games. You'd be like, yo, what? For the Wii U? Are you insane? I traded in a bunch of greatest hits games for the PlayStation 4. Those ugly ass red cases. I got rid of that. I got the Wii U for $50. They were selling it for $160. I also got an HDMI converter for my PS2. Yeah, I banked out. I made out. And I couldn't trade those games into GameStop. GameStop would have never took them. I had to go. I went to this retro game store in my area. They tightened me up. Yeah, they looked out for me big time. I love the Wii U. I got the Wii U, $50. Only thing is, I want to replace that pad. And if that pad goes out, I'm going to be SOL because I'm going to have to spend more money to replace the pad than I did for paying for the console. Damn it. And they don't make those damn Wii U's anymore. So you're going to always get a used pad. You know, you can't get them fixed. Maybe there might be some type of guy around here that can fix them. I don't know. Whew. That Wii U is lit, bros. It's giving me Dreamcast vibes. Sorry, I'm talking gaming right now. I apologize. But anyway, thank you guys so much. What else did I have to say? I had to say something, but I can't remember. But thank you guys so much. We've been here for way too long. We're going on 2 hours. I'm going to let you guys get back to your games. I'm about to go play some Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. Oh, we were talking about the PC. I remember now. Yeah, people are going out and spending over thousands of dollars for PC. And, you know, and they claim they're doing it for the frames. They claim they're doing it for the resolution and the 4K and all that. And I just go, well, now it looks like it doesn't matter because when you guys just said you prefer the console experience now when it pertains to Sony exclusives. God of War is going to run and look 10 times better on the PC. I love Jim. To a degree, I don't like and I love Jim Ryan at the same time. Isn't that weird? I love that he just makes everything I say come true. On the other hand, I hate that he's destroying the PlayStation brand. But hey, this is what I asked for, so I'm going to get it. The Most High's chosen. Anyway, I will catch you guys next week, man. Same bad time, same bad place.